Hey everybody, Papa Wiggs here with Wiggs. We're going to talk about waiver wire pickups this week. I'm going to start out. First guy is Darius Slayton. Currently, he's available in 21% of the leagues and sleeper. Listen, he's not going to light up the world by any means, but he's definitely a guy who's proven over the last few weeks that he deserves to be put on the bench at least, and could be a good bye week replacement. So something to think about. I know they got some issues with Danny Jones and stuff, but apparently Jones, is targeting them. So might as well ride that train while it's there. Next guy, Cedric Tillman for the Browns. Listen, he's kind of stepped up here as one of the receivers for Cleveland. They just announced Winston's going to be their starting quarterback for the rest of the year, it sounds like. So I kind of feel like Winston and Tillman are going to have this connection in Cleveland. So I think he's worth picking up. He's only on 24% of the teams right now in sleeper. So definitely someone that you should put on your bench. And then last guy, Michael Wilson from Arizona. He's rostered on 27% of the teams right now in sleeper. Again, he's stepping up as the secondary receiver in Arizona next to Harrison Jr. I don't know. He's another guy to me that I think definitely should be on people's benches. Could be a good bye week replacement, and might want to just keep watching him as the weeks go along.
For me, I have Bub Means for the Saints. I know he's week to week and might not play this week, but I think he's worth stashing on your bench because Derek Carr, for some reason, does not like to target Chris Olave as much as other quarterbacks do. So it wouldn't surprise me if, when healthy, Means is one of Carr's primary receivers here. He's looked decent so far in his rookie year. Hasn't had a whole lot of chances behind Shaheed and Olave, but I think now that we will see Carr likely this week and weeks moving forward, that he might get a lot more targets than what he was getting. And then I agree with you on Tillman. I think Tillman's going to have a pretty solid second half of the year. I think Jameis Winston being in is probably the best thing for these receivers on the Browns because he is a pretty good backup. I'd say he's one of the better backups in the league, and he's looked decent so far. He just needs to limit, takeaways. There was a few of them last game where the few balls he threw at least that should have been picked off, and the defense, dropped them. He did have a few mistakes in that game. He just got bailed out by the Ravens not catching the ball. And then lastly, Elijah Moore. I just think between Tillman and Moore, either one of these guys could have a solid second half of the year. I'd feel safe picking up either one of these guys here and just at least having them on your bench because you never know who Winston's truly going to throw to until you see like the next few weeks of plays here. So having either one of them on your bench, I think, is beneficial to really anyone's team.
Yeah, Winston when he was in with the Saints, and he went in for Carr and stuff. Olave always seemed to get a pickup from that. I could see Judy, Tillman, and Moore, all three of these guys having a decent second half of the year. I agree with you, Wiggs. You got to take the good with the bad. Winston, he's going to be, when he is throwing, he might force it and he's going to make mistakes, and you just got to live with that. So, but he does try to get the ball to his receivers. So it'll be interesting second half of the year for the Browns now that they got Winston at the quarterback spot. So with that, Wiggs, you got anything else? Okay, check us out, Fantasy Fools PPR. We're also on Snapchat, X, TikTok, Instagram. Like, share, subscribe. If you got any questions or comments, feel free to reach out. Until next time, we'll see you soon.